how to tell between the central mandibular incisors and the lateral mandibular incisors. The central mandibular incisors are going to be tooth number 24 and 25, so your two front teeth, and they are generally the first to erupt through the gum line as well. The central mandibular incisors are also your smallest teeth in the dental arch. So comparing them to the lateral incisors will help you determine, because these teeth look very similar in structure. So they're going to be smaller than your lateral incisors, which is tooth 23 and 26. But a good way to tell between left and right is at the mesial side of the tooth is generally taller than on the distal side of the tooth, so causing a slight slant going distal direction. So with the central mandibular incisors, this slant is going to be very hard to tell. The teeth are going to look very straight, so then you're just going to look for the slight difference, as well as compare them with the lateral incisors to know that they are the central incisors. How you can tell that they are incisors, I'm messing up, to begin with, is because the facial surface is usually thicker, wider, not as skinny as the lingual side. It makes a little scoop, so kind of like a little scoop here. So that's one way to identify that it's an incisor, and then you can compare the lateral and the central by their size, because the central incisor will be smaller. The lateral incisor is a little easier to differentiate between left and right, just because, once again, that mesial side of the tooth is going to be taller or longer than the distal side, causing an obvious slant when looking at it going the distal direction. And that is how you can differentiate between a left and right central incisor as well as a left and right lateral incisor.